So let's try taking the blade this time.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Ooh, wait, is it going to be a different thing?
Who's there?
Oh,
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
wait, have I never taken the blade down? Like, on my first go? Oh, okay, so this is going to be different.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
So is the fact that I feel like she's a threat enough that I need to take the blade going to shape how she is? Ooh. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Uh-oh.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
So the hero still finds her beautiful and stuff. Interesting.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a
could.
compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
Well, now I kind of want to.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Ooh. You know what? I kind of want to see what happens if we drop it, because it's still here. But it's not like just completely ruthlessly going on and trying to kill her. I might say that for another run.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
I love how just done she is with things. She's just like,
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Here, I'll match her mood. Okay, yeah.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Relationship, huh? What are you implying? Oh, yeah, exactly, right here, what the heck? A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Sure. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Interesting.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
So this feels kind of similar to, I don't know if it was the Damsel run or the Nightmare run, but just like slightly different wording maybe, if I recall correctly, and different delivery. But I do like this personality of the princess. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah, very similar.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Sorry. The delivery for this personality. Yeah.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Mm-hmm.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Sure.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Yeah. But I would like to know what you think you are capable of.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
To an extent, yeah.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I'm not looking for a straight answer, if you get my drift. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
I'm holding the blade really high up then, or I dropped it on the ceiling.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm curious where this will go. I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Are there keys? Just the way that these worlds are constructed, it's so weird how they're just like, I've just been here a very long time, it's all vague and stuff. Have they? Or were the worlds kind of started once we first, like, I don't know, enter them? Like, start the chapter? Is that when the world comes into existence? And they're just all created with the idea that they've been here for a while? And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? Besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
You say so.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Alright, let's see what happens if I save this type of princess.
Against your better judgment, You place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
This art is crazy.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
So, with the art having her look up and not at the player or, like the screen or whatever, is that suggesting that the vessel we encompass is like very tall, very big?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
All right.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. Stop that.
Got a warrior.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
All right, so not just frantically stabbing us over and over again like the damsel.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
The prisoner. Interesting.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will... Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Oh no. Oh no, this voice does the June thing of wink. I mean, to be fair, they don't have their own separate eyes, so they can't just wink on their own. Skeptic. Okay, so wait, do these voices appear when we go to the cabin? I don't think so. I guess they just appear by chapter 2. Wait, did the hero appear when we went to the cabin in chapter 1? Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Alright, what's this interior gonna look like? Is it gonna look like the damsel castle thing?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Okay. Oh, and the mirror's back. So did the mirror appear inside the cabin of chapter 2's?
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Pristine.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's go to the mirror without telling the narrator about it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Oh.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Shouldn't have told the narrator.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
If the narrator has no control over it, I wonder why it disappears when we try to interact with it.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
I guess I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I was waiting for that line.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Okay.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Okay, I get it. So, the prisoner, because in the chapter 1 we just went through, we approached her with the blade of like, she's dangerous. That has manifested as extra precaution of restraining her more forcefully to make her even more of a prisoner, I guess. Even if she doesn't necessarily deserve it in our eyes. Weird.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Why?
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Oh, because we cut the arm out last time? Uh-oh.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Wait. That is a good point. That chain has been there in every iteration. There's been a chain, if I recall correctly, right? Who's that for? Or... because I thought it was just for... it was meant to be for her other hand. But it is kind of weirdly asymmetrical. Is that meant for us? Huh. Okay.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Sure. Yeah, I'll sit with you.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Just... sup?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Sure.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Does she have a different crown? Like tiara thing each time that we have like a different iteration? Because the dress looks kind of similar. Yeah, I'll listen.
You do as she
Make her
asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
And she's still looking up even though we're sitting.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
In the grand scheme of things, I'm just collecting personalities and perspectives for the core princess. Sorry.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
I wouldn't be surprised.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
So would it be like a Dulahana situation where the head is just completely separate? But it's still like, hey, still able to operate you regularly?
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah. That other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
No, thank you.
Maybe it'll fit.
I fear
hope
that it would.
I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Inspect the shackle? I feel like I shouldn't do that one. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Okay.
So you've already been here.
Yeah.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
What? Oh. Wait, whoa. So, how deep has whoever constructed this whole situation planned things out? Because is it one of those things where you can have an infinite number of other things occur, theoretically, at least until the core princess, which I'm not sure if whoever built this is aware is being reconstructed. But if you just slay her regularly once, then that's it? The person who constructed this gets what they wanted?
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
What? Oh.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Yeah?
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Yeah, because the princess is a creature of perception, so our understanding of that... yeah.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Oh. Oh. I see. Wait, whoa. Okay. I feel like I'm piecing something together. Ironically enough, bear with me for a moment. So, the princess, the core, was broken apart, and the pieces were placed into these different worlds, and this creature of perception is being slowly brought back together to create the core, rebuild her, whatever she is. Why that occurred, or at least what led to it occurring, I believe, is a gamble. It's a risk that the core narrator was willing to take, I assume. It might be slightly different, but I'm just going to call it that for now because that's the easiest way to refer to it. So the core narrator constructed this network of worlds out of himself, and the risk, because he says this is all about risk. The princess says this is all about trust to rebuild her, basically. But the narrator says this is all about risk. I wanted to be the first version of me that met you because I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. The reason why they're disappointed, even if they're just completely individual narrators in these different worlds, would lead me to believe that the narrator, each time that a world is destroyed, a piece of the narrator is forever lost. It's forever destroyed. And so maybe somehow the narrator wanted to destroy the core princess by just having her slayed in all the different reality versions, but is doing so at the risk of potentially being the one to be destroyed piece by piece in all these different realities. So that's why, even just as individual fragments, they're all fighting to survive because they as a whole want to hopefully make it out of this and still cause the princess to die. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, is that the narrator constructed this as a game by putting whatever we are, whatever vessel bird thing we are, in charge of some weird choice to either destroy the princess or somehow, by our own will and being convinced to not do that, and thus let the worlds die, and thus let pieces of the narrator die. Weird. Strange.
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
I'm still not exactly sure what is up with us, the bird person, and all of our different voices that come in our heads. That's the piece that I'm most interested and least sure about.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Especially since the princess also remembers, so that's weird that the narrator doesn't.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Because creature perception.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Yeah.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
It's kind of like a Rocco's Basilisk situation, like Mind Hazard or whatever it's called, where the very idea that you are aware it exists, and like the more details you know about it, the more in danger you are unless you assist it, type of situation.
I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yeah, she's just here while we're just thinking to ourselves. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Huh. Did the world end? Does the world end when we die? Or does it only end if the hands take over?
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
Hmm.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Probably.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I believe you.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Kind of. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous. But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, The cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Let me guess, the pros are nothing.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
I do like the voice of the skeptic. Obviously, it has dead-end theories and stuff, like just suggestions that don't really go anywhere. But it also does flesh out a lot of things and bring up topics that I didn't even focus on too hard, that then we can explore because it's brought up within the game itself, like the chain. You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me, right?
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
I'm not extremely patient. I'm very much not extremely patient.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trusting you. I'll give you the knife.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess.
Too bad.
Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
You assigning me a job doesn't make you my boss.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Oh. Fair.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
Ooh. That's a good point. Though the last time he tried to take us over, it did not work well.
Oh, already tried to take over, buddy. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
Ooh. Wow, the skeptic has an even, like, more reasonable, I guess, demand for the narrator as opposed to the lover, the one that was, like, infatuated by the princess.
A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
Ooh. Does our personality reflect the princess herself? The smitten, that's it. The one that was completely in love, the damsel, was just a reflection of the personality that we ourselves constructed, of our perception of her. Are we the mirror? We see ourselves in the mirror? What? Wait, whoa. The princess is a creature of perception. Are we a creature of reflection? Or at least fragments of reflection? Are we a broken mirror? Because we are comprised of stacking like multiple parts together of various perceptions. So like the basis of a princess, the idea is that we would be a hero to save her. The narrator is trying to counter that. And then when we grew to distrust her, but still think, maybe she has good intentions, we became skeptical. We gained the voice of the skeptic, and she's also very skeptical of us. Interesting.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No!
For your guys' sake, I'm gonna watch it. Oh.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Oh. In my time here in the world, I specifically, go out of my way to try and help people and am, medically trained and stuff, and try to care for people. So, I know how bad this would be for, a person, a living being, but not everybody are living beings. I'm familiar enough with that.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Well, wait, this actually raises a good point. How are you meant to kill her? If the pristine blade can't do it by even chopping her head off, would it have to be the heart? How would you kill her?
Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
Unless she can.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Ugh.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Ugh.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
What do you mean, put it back?
The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
What?
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
Is she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Actually, wait, yeah. What? I've never thought about what happens if we accomplish the task. What do we do? Do we still leave the world? Do we... What happened? What's the reward? What are we doing this for? If we were to listen to the narrator.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
What happens to you, narrator?
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
The problem is I feel like the skeptic is now building this up and is kind of countering her death by not believing that she's dead. Whoa.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Oh. Take the princess with you. Aww. Strange. Don't know why I would want to take her with me. I kind of want to go full throttle and see what a reward would be without including the princess. So, leave the basement? Because I wonder if the core princess would be able to take her or not. Like, take this one if we were to bring it, or maybe if we wouldn't. I don't know. I want to find out.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Okay.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Well, we're at the top of the hill, so no.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty.
Uh-oh. Is the world collapsing in?
The door. Check the door.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Wait. Oh no. Does slaying the princess free the narrator from a world construct into the long quiet? Ooh, uh-oh.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
Because the other times that we got here, the narrator was gone or faded away. But now they're still here.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
Huh.
Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
What?
Like hell it is.
What? I was kind of hoping for getting a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward, like I just told you.
What? Wait. What? I'm not sure what to make of this. If this... Okay, is it just eternity for us, or is it also eternity for the narrator? Because what is the narrator's goal in wanting to slay the princess just to achieve this? And what was life like before the worlds were constructed and we were put into this game in the first place that leads somebody to want this?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
What?
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
What do you suggest then, skeptic?
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Huh. I do want to explore this. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
But we're not happy. He's just telling us that we are. I can tell you for a fact that I'm extremely unhappy right now.
Fair. Also, is the hero here?
Yeah, what he said.
Okay. I don't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm gonna accept my reward now. I'm interested to see what this eternity looks like.
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it.
Ugh.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
He's just saying things.
Yeah, it's weird.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears.
Oh, wait.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
Huh.
You know what you have to do. That wasn't real happiness. The truth is still out there for us to find, but we can't find it here.
But I feel like that's part of the truth. I want to see where that leads. Is there really no other way? Because I don't want to use that blade on myself.
If it makes it easier for you, I can do it. Let me have it.
What? Wait, can we let a voice take over? Because we can let... Well, the narrator took over once. Ooh. I want to see where this goes. Sorry, but we're not doing that, Skeptic.
Don't apologize. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Wait, why are you sorry? Your body lurches as your heart suddenly stops beating.
Is there more to the voices than I gave them credit for?
Are you killing us?
You'll forgive me eventually.
What? Wait. Oh, is the Skeptic just doing it?
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
No.
I don't have to answer that.
Wait.
That's all we needed to hear.
It turns out that it doesn't take too long to die after your heart stops beating.
Huh.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
What? Oh, chapter 3. Wait.